not like the story of Cinderella, who is only made by playful imagination. This story is not just a fiction, it happened to real people long time ago. The king was having a banquet lasting 7 days to display the riches of his royal glory and splendor majesty. Queen Vashti also is having a banquet for all the women in the palace. The 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry of wine, he commanded to bring his queen to display her beauty to the people. But Queen Vashti refused. It's in their law that a woman should submit to her husband. Queen Vashti was making bad examples to all the women in the kingdom, so she was kicked out as queen. A beautiful woman named Esther was already an orphan. Her cousin Mordecai takes care of her and treats her as his own daughter. One day the king wants to have a new queen. All the beautiful ladies in the kingdom was taken to the palace, including Esther. For 12 months, they will just beautify themselves, so that they will be chosen as new queen. 12 months was over every day. One woman will go to the king and see if the king likes her or not. It's now Esther's turn. When the king saw her for the first time, he was already taken by her beauty. God made the king love Esther even at first sight. He chose Esther right away as his new queen. God has a purpose behind it. God knows already that there will be a day that all people who serve them, true living God, will be in danger to be killed by the evil person, Haman. Esther and Mordecai was including with God's people. Haman was promoted to be the top among the officials of the king. He was so proud because all people in the kingdom bow down him except for Mordecai. He found out that Mordecai is a Jew. So he went to the king and let the king sign the decree he made. The people who will not fully obey all the rules in the kingdom will be killed. Haman did not know that Mordecai and Queen Esther were related. All the Jews, including Esther, made prayer and fasting, asking God to save them. After Esther made prayer and fasting, she went to the king. Even the king did not requested her to come. It's in their law that the queen can only go to the king when the king wants her to come. If she comes without any request from the king, and if the king will not like it, she will be killed. But God was with Esther. When king saw her, the king was so delighted, and asked her if what she wanted to ask. Then Queen Esther said she wanted the king and Haman come to her banquet. At banquet, Queen Esther asked again for 2 of them to come to the second banquet. At second banquet, the king asked Esther what she really wanted. Then Esther said that if the king really loves her, he will not allow her and her people to be killed. The king was furious and said, "Who dares to kill her most beloved wife?" Then Esther said that it was Haman who wanted to kill her and her people. When the king heard it, he was so angry and went to the garden to breathe. Also Haman, when he knows Queen Esther also was a Jew, he went to her and tried to beg her for his life. But Haman stumbled and fell on Esther. At the moment king went back to the room where they having banquet. The king was so angry and let Haman hanged in the gallows he supposedly made for Mordecai. That's how God defend his people. When God is with you, then there's nothing you can ask for more. Because with God everything is complete. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like inspiring real story like this.